much so. I'm telling you, when I tell you that the ride that I have been on has been wild, that's exactly what I mean. Okay, you guys. I don't know if I'll be returning back to Water with Tess and them on this podcast series or whatever because I've been doing it for the last couple of years, and unfortunately, I can't get that part of me to thump the way that I want to. And although I do have, a lot of joy trying to come to the people and teach the people, and also I used to have this vessel open for people who are hurting or suffering in life similar to the way that I am, which was the whole reason for me starting this thing, right? But like I said again, I have gotten so far away from myself that I forgot where I started from. I forgot the freaking reason why, guys. Man, let me tell you something. The spiritual warfare that I have been going through for the last couple of years have not been fun. And if anybody tell you otherwise, they lying. They lying, you know what I'm saying? Okay. We go through spiritual awakenings, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody, but definitely a lot of people. And I just happened to be one of those people that went through a spiritual awakening, right? And honey, let me tell you, I just been looking at life differently, viewing life differently. I've been feeling differently about myself, which is a good thing, honey, because ain't nothing wrong with picking yourself up because life kick you down and the people around you kick you down, and that is not a fun feeling. So like if you were able to build yourself up, honey, then give yourself a clap on the back. I promise you that's a beautiful thing. So I'm not talking about that part. But I'm not talking about that part being a bad thing. But yeah, guys, I have gotten so far away from where I have started, honey. I don't even know the purpose anymore. I mean, I do, but it's like, damn, man, this fight, you know what I'm saying, to stay in the purpose is so freaking hard. And I get tired. I get really tired. One thing that I get tired of is, you know what I'm saying, the connections that have to end because they don't align with me, you know what I'm saying? Or my intuition might worn off not to deal with a person no more, whatever. And I'm listening to my body every time, my body and my mind and my heart. I promise you, I'm gonna choose me over somebody else. You know what I'm saying? You can come in my life and be a freaking awesome person to me. I'm talking about you could be the best person to me physically, but like spiritually in the spirit, if my spirit don't align with yours, then yeah, I'm gonna try to find some type of way to get off and around you because, like I said, coming through this spiritual awakening, honey, has me feeling different, has me looking at life different. So it's hard to be around people now that don't have the understanding, you know what I'm saying? And it's hard to be around people that when I get to talking a certain way, they looking at me crazy because they don't understand. I don't have time. Y'all don't understand the dynamics of what comes behind a spiritually aligned divine person. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna clash with people. You're gonna feel weird going out in public places. That's where I'm at. I don't even like going in public anymore. I can't stand to go to no store no more. I never really like to be in a big crowd. I ain't never been that person. When people see me, hardly, barely, ever. You know what I'm saying? For a few seconds, definitely not too long. I don't never overstay my welcome nowhere. I don't care who it is. It could be people that I trust. I'm not overstaying my welcome. But I don't like to go in public no more. It don't freaking feel good to go in public anymore. And it's just, I don't know, man. The vibrations are higher, the energy is stronger, the frequency is different. You know what I'm saying? You can tell when you're on a different frequency from other people, you know what I'm saying? Because just you should have all your life been able to know that, honestly. Because if you just look around you and you just look at how you're going about through life and you look at how other people are going about through life, you can tell that everybody's on a different frequency. Everybody view life differently. Don't one or two people view life the same way, and that is okay. You will find your tribe. You will find your people. But for the most part, it's pretty fucking lonely. And the reason why I say that is because going through, you know what I'm saying, all these awakenings or whatever, and you know what I'm saying, finding yourself fighting all these spiritual warfare battles or whatever will put your ass in isolation a lot. And this is what I do, honey. When stuff don't get to feeling right to me, I don't get to feeling good about a situation, person, place, or thing, I will isolate. I got to hide. I cannot just keep my energy around shit that feels strange to me at the moment that's not aligning with me spiritually. I can't do it. I can't force no connection that I don't truly want. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm tired of being misunderstood. You can't be around me if you make me feel funny. And I mean, that just should be a respect thing. Always shouldn't. You shouldn't have to go into details about why you don't want to align with people. I mean, I'm sorry, not align. Why you don't want to be around people anymore because y'all don't align. You don't want to keep explaining why you don't deal with certain people in a way anymore. I mean, because everybody, you know what I'm saying, know the choices that they make. Everybody know the things that they do, and they especially know the shit that they say. So you shouldn't have to keep bringing this to the forefront of why you don't do a certain thing or deal with a certain person anymore. Just going back and forth is spiritually draining. It's just draining in general. Don't nobody want to do that. Ain't nobody got time for that. So yeah, honey, I would isolate. I go into isolation a lot because for one, I know that God want me to correct a lot of things about me that is so messed up, honey. I'm talking about I have a lot of issues and I've always been open about this. So that's not the problem because I always been open about that. But as I was saying though, when you coming into this when you're awakening spiritually, you're put into isolation a whole lot more, you know what I'm saying? Because you know that a lot of things don't align with you anymore. You know that a lot of things that you do, you know what I'm saying, is unsettling to the soul. And however, you know what I'm saying, sometimes we find it in war. I could just speak for myself, but sometimes, you know what I'm saying, you find it hard to come out of that thing, you know what I'm saying? You find it hard to get rid of that sin. You find it hard to put down that habit. And real talk, shoot, if God really, really know that there is a purpose on your life that you're trying to align with, honey, He would just keep throwing you into isolation. So this is where I'm at. I am isolating myself a lot. I am more quiet now. I don't share nothing no more because when I had the joy of sharing things with people, boy, did they work overtime. And I had to, you know, spiritually align myself to learn that it wasn't actually the people, you know what I'm saying, that is the problem, but the demons that are inside of them. But everybody was mocking what I had to do, laughing at it, you know what I'm saying, throwing rocks behind hands, which I don't care because I know that spiritually people are binded to demons and stuff, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Depending on if they're actually trying to heal. Because everybody need healing. And I've been saying that and screaming that since day one since I started my little podcast and stuff too. You know what I'm saying? Everybody needs some healing, baby. Ain't nobody finna sit up here and make me think that they haven't been through some shit on this earth that done rocked them to the core of their soul, honey, to the point where you had to go and figure out, is this reality? If you don't have to pinch yourself and wake up to make sure this wasn't a bad dream, everybody don't have that. You know what I'm saying? So yes, we all got some healing to do, and this is what I have been doing for the past 5 years since 2020. It's supposed to have been before then, but I didn't have no understanding of nothing for real, for real. I knew God and I know, you know what I'm saying, Bible verses and stuff like that. But y'all gotta hear me. We can know of God and then we can get